So a big night in the PSL tonight. Last round of fixtures only on Saturday, but a lot can be decided tonight, obviously. It could actually leave Saturday all meaningless, maybe just barring a couple of top 8 places up for grabs. But obviously, Zols, Prof, Makisonke. The big game tonight, the Tshwane Derby. If Sundowns win it, they are champions.
Yeah.
Do you guys see any which way in which Sundowns will not be champions? Is there any way Chiefs can, pull off a miracle?
Sure. Look, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be difficult for Sundowns not to win this game, because first of all, SuperSport hasn't been playing well. This is not the SuperSport that we normally know. This is not. No offense to Coach Kevin. This is not Kevin Hunt's SuperSport that normally fights until the end. So I think on those bases, and considering that Sundowns haven't won the league since 2006, I think Sundowns have a good chance of winning this game. Sundowns have a good chance of beating SuperSport. And also, I don't think things are going to be easy for Chiefs. Doesn't mean that Chiefs are going to win the next 2 games, because Chiefs have already lost their focus. Since they went out of the Champions League, I think just it took off their energy.
Yeah.
So they have 2 difficult games. I don't think they're going to win both of them as well.
Prof, should Chiefs start planning for next season, or should those die-hard fans cling on to some hope?
I think there is hope, but for tonight, I think Sundowns might take it.
Yeah.
But in a way, I like to maybe to spice up things up. If Sundowns gets a draw tonight, will be nice for the last game.
Yeah.
Also for everyone to watch the games on Saturday, because it will be kind of like pointless for most of the people to watch the Saturday games. So if Sundowns gets a draw and Chiefs win, can still have that thing. Hey, what if maybe? So kind of add something nice for the Saturday games.
Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine if Golden Arrows also wins tonight as well? So that means that on Saturday we will have the relegation, we'll have the promotional playoffs, we'll have top 8 teams, because there are 5 teams that can qualify for the top 8. So we'll have that as well. We also have the league title. And ironically, maybe the league title might be decided by Maritzburg United. The same thing that happened to Ajax Cape Town when they played here 2-8.
Same when Hans had that shock at the end. Just staying on Chiefs briefly, I see some fans on Twitter after the previous game calling for Baxter Z.
No, I think that's a bit premature, because Chiefs haven't had a coach like Stuart Baxter for a very long time. And I think they need to continue with him, because look at all their previous coaches. Ted Dumitru lasted for 2 years. Middendorp, the same thing. They don't have coaches who stay like for more than 2 years for the sake of continuity. So I think they do need Stuart Baxter to stay on a bit longer.
And he's done well.
Even if it doesn't win anything this season, he's done very well. He won the double last season. So this is a rebuilding phase for him as well.
He's going to win nothing like Marino this season as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, Chiefs, they did the same thing they did last season. They started well. At the end of the season, they dropped.
Yeah.
Same thing now.
But at the end of the season, last season, there wasn't a Sundowns in this great run of form. Then it was Platinum Stars, but they also sort of just were dropping points at the same time. Chiefs were dropping points.
Yeah.
I don't think we should underestimate the Champions League, how much that takes from the players.
Oh, look at Pirates, for instance.
Exactly.
Zos, you were touching on the relegation battle. There's obviously some key games there.
Yeah.
One maybe that we didn't expect, Morocco Swallows.
Oh, yeah.
They're not safe yet.
No,
as
they're
it
not
stands, they're on 30 points. And the 15th place is on 25. But the interesting thing is that Swallows tonight are playing Polokwane, who are currently in 14th place, and they're playing Free State Stars in the last game of the season. So the Swallows have their fate in their own hands, but the way they've been playing, I mean,
look,
do you think, like people always say, you're too big a team to get relegated.
Yeah.
I remember like the West Hams, but it can happen.
It can happen, but I mean, honestly, I don't think it will go. I don't think Swallows will go as far as finishing number 15. I think it's always going to be between Free State Stars and Polokwane City, and I'll put my money on Free State Stars going down with Golden Arrows.
Yeah, Golden Arrows, I don't see them surviving. It's going to be difficult. Even I think their goal difference is way bad as well.
They haven't won 2 matches.
Yeah, they're on minus 21, and Free State Stars on minus 14.
They've only won 2 matches in a row once this season.
No, which was last season.
Which was last 2 matches.
So why they leave it so late? And they got Pirates on the final day.
Oh,
again.
That's a tricky one. Again, actually.
Yeah, so it's going to be tougher.
I suppose with Free State Stars, it's a case of, for how many seasons now they've had all these great players, and then they sell them at the start of the season, and then they sort of cling to, they sort of stay up because they had someone like Compella in charge. But with Compella leaving,
I think everything went down after that, because they didn't survive after that. They were going down. So that I think was the problem with the team.
And it's difficult to keep blaming coaches if you keep selling your best players every season. You keep selling your best players. They sold Duome, they sold Kennedy Mwene, they sold Manuel, who went to Sundowns, so those now it's Swallows. They've also now, I think Mandela's on his way out. So you cannot keep doing that and expect to be on in the PSL every season.
Exactly. Arrows tonight playing Amazulu away. Or do you think tonight's the night?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And I don't think they will win the game. Yeah. Probably that might be a draw.
But that's not enough for them.
Yeah.
No, it's not enough for Golden Arrows. If it was not enough for Golden Arrows.
All right, then looking at the top 8, Zos, you said it was quite tight there from position 4 to position 9.
All those teams can qualify.
Yeah, it's only a matter of about 4 points.
Exactly.
And conceivably, Pirates might miss out on the top 8.
Or even defending champions, Platinum Stars might miss out.
That's true.
So it's quite a tricky situation.
Do you think Pirates can muster in the last couple of games of the season? They've been, for probably the last month and a half, they've been playing just to have the season end.
Yeah,
Vivi's been saying it from the start. Everyone's tired.
Yeah, but there's just no way Pirates will not qualify for the top 8.
There's just no. I think so. They will.
Arrows the last game of the season.
No, there's just no ways. I think the team that is in danger of not qualifying for the top 8 is Platinum Stars.
What are you saying without
because
saying?
Their season ended after they won the Telkom knockout. That's when everything just started to go down.
Yeah,
so I think they're facing a danger of not not defending their trophy.
Right. Zol's final bit of news while I've got you around. I see Durban's hosting the Nedbank Cup final again.
You know what? That's
no comment.
No. You know what? Let me comment on that. I don't understand that because the PSL says that all the host cities must submit their bids. But the host cities do not have the interest of soccer fans at heart. It's the PSL who have the interest of the soccer fans. So they are the ones who must go to every city to city, corner to corner, coast to coast. Go to them and say, listen, Polokwane they need to talk to the municipality of Polokwane and say, listen, when Chiefs are playing here, the stadium is always full. When SuperSport is always playing here, the stadium is always full. Black Leopards, Polokwane City, stadium is there's always a great capacity. So why is the city of Polokwane not hosting why are they not bidding to host the Nedbank Cup final? The same thing in PE and the same thing in Cape Town as well. We've got this great stadium in Cape Town which is not hosting any cup final. And the last time a cup final was played there was when Santos played Ajax Cape Town in the ABSA Cup in 2005.
Yeah, and we checked it out. We checked it out earlier that since 2010, after which then they promised to take the game to the people.
Exactly.
Durban have hosted it 6 times.
And the 6th cup final since 2010. Only.
And nothing in, like you said, nothing in P, nothing in Cape.
That's not fair for fans.
I think if Chiefs or Pirates are playing the final, people will go to the stadium.
Of course, yeah.
It doesn't matter where they play. Exactly.
Anyways, all right, guys. Thanks so much. Look forward to a good night's action tonight.
Sure.